So I've been following the 1 meal a day diet for quite a number of years now. That's about 2.5 years. And this is what I've learned. So my experience has been largely positive. After 3 months of following OMAD, my body got used to the amount of food that I'm taking, the timing, and the duration where I'm actually exercising, and the pattern. Basically, my body got used to the lifestyle. And I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. In fact, I don't recommend OMAD to anyone. I'll tell you why in a short bit. But before that, coming back to my experience, the first 3 months was a nightmare. I'm a foodie. I like to have my 7 meals a day. And these 7 meals consist of a wide variety. And of course, I don't restrict myself of what I would like to eat and drink. So there were times where I ate 7 Double McSpicys in one sitting, and I still had space for 2-liter tub of ice cream later on that night. Now, trying to control myself with that 1 meal a day diet was a nightmare. I literally cried to sleep. My tummy was rumbling, giving me the signs that I'm supposed to have something now, but why are you not giving it to me? So in any kind of addiction or any kind of behavior, it takes a while for your body and mind to get used to that change. So for me, it took me 3 months to really get used to it. After the first month, I started to slowly get a hang of not having food at multiple times of the day. But I still had that rumbling feeling and that sadness of not being able to eat my daily ice cream. Now you can hear about my addiction to ice cream in another video. And the best part about following the OMAD diet is that your body burns up fat really quickly. Like, I've lost a total of 88 kilograms so far. That's about 193 pounds. So I was 163 kilograms, and my current weight fluctuates around 75 to 78. The good part about it is that once you are used to the OMAD diet, you automatically don't feel like going back and eating your usual quantity. So previously I can have like 7 burgers, 7 Double McSpicys, 3-liter tubs of ice cream. But now, my dinner is special. I look forward to it. I can have anything I want, no restrictions. But of course, there are certain foods that I try to avoid because I just lost the taste of it, or I just feel like I would like to have healthier options. So I realized that I have a lot more energy for my afternoon walks, and I'm not sure if this is due to the OMAD diet, but I realized that I need less sleep than I usually did prior to this. Previously, I'm the type of person that required 8 to 9 hours of sleep minimum. If I do not get my 8 to 9 hours, I can feel very moody and cranky. So that was the norm. But these days, I realized that 4 to 5 hours of sleep will get me energized already. Although I know that sleep is important regardless of whether you like it or not, because it repairs the body and mind. So I do try to knock off and rest my head on the pillow and try to get that magical number that these experts are claiming, 7 or 8 hours of sleep. But I realized after 5 hours, I feel like just getting up and jumping out and going for my regular walks. Not sure if it's due to that the OMAD diet or something else. I'm not taking any kind of supplements, and I realized that in my 40s, and my body, the muscle definition and tone has improved to how I was back when I was in my early 20s. So previously, I do have some loose skin from my extreme weight loss. Generally, it's been, I mean, I feel good in my new, not new now, it's been over 2.5 years, but this transformed me physically and in other ways as well. Mentally, I'm stronger. Emotionally, I'm more stable. But I do not really recommend the OMAD diet because of one main reason. You will most likely not be able to get the required amount of vitamins and minerals in that one meal. No matter how you really plan out your meal, it's extremely difficult. Even if you get a nutritionist or you really follow an expert advice, it's a bit difficult unless you take supplements. So I do not recommend the OMAD diet, and especially if you're having some medical condition, you might make it worse, and in certain cases it can be fatal. So be very careful. What I would suggest to those who are interested to lose weight by practicing intermittent fasting is to either do the 16-8 fast or the 12-hour fast. The 16-8 is you eat for an 8-hour period and you fast for 16 hours. Or you can follow the 12-hour fast. That means you can eat from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and you fast from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. whichever time that you feel might suit your own lifestyle. So any other experience from my OMAD that is worth highlighting? Oh yeah, so the good thing, when you're having that one meal, sometimes you tend to want to go overboard because you've not had your meal for 24 hours and you feel, oh, you want to have this and that. And your body allows it because, especially in my case, because I do plenty of walking, 2 hours, 2.5 hours per day, and it's brisk walk. There are times I can go up to 3 hours or more. So my body wants that energy, refuel. But I realize that my tummy usually sends a signal, okay, you've had enough. That's enough for today. So usually I'm careful with what I would like to eat. I plan properly to make sure that I get the taste of what I truly crave, but at the same time I get some nutritional value as well. You can view my other videos on what I usually have for my one meal a day, and I'll add in more subsequent videos on an updated version on what I have on certain days and what I have on weekends. My weekends are a bit special. I don't follow the one meal a day diet on weekends. I have a happy hour of desserts somewhere close to 11 o'clock or close to midnight. So there you have it, my experience on a one meal a day diet, OMAD, for the past couple of years. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or drop me an email. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.